Pro Smoke Barbecue with another video request from one of our customers. Smokers for beginners or smokers for people on a bit of a budget. We got the Masterbuilt cabinet range in. This range starts from a pretty low price point and you can get quite a bit from them. They'll smoke, but they won't get to the sort of temperatures where you can sear. And they can be completely automated like a gravity series smoker, or that you can buy the models with charcoal if you want to be a little bit more involved in the process. So if we start from the entry level smokers that they have, which is the Masterbuilt electric series, you've got the 140B. Now there was a 130B, which was a little bit smaller than this one, but that one is no longer in the range anymore. So it comes in with a 300 quid 140B, and this is a 4 shelf electric cabinet smoker. So the fuel source is electric, it's got a heating element in the bottom, and the way you introduce smoke is by a wood chip loader that you've got in the side here. These have been popular in America for years and years. They're still a little bit new over here. Normally when we look at upright smokers over here, it's like the bullet smokers, that sort of thing. But these are set and forget. Really good heat retention because you've got the full insulation all the way around with a nice thick seal. You can cook a fair bit of food in these. I mean, you can see from those racks there, they're pretty big. I mean, this is the A4 manual for it. So you could technically fit probably 2, 4, 6, you could fit like 8 pork shoulders in there of a reasonable size. So we really like these. We've cooked on them. They put out really good product. The smoking chips that we've got in stock for them, they work perfect. It puts out lovely smoke profile on food. And you can see sort of from the pictures on there. I mean, I know pictures normally you think, oh, well, that's obviously not been cooked on there, but I know for a fact that we've done wings on this, ribs. Really good workhorse, this smoker. You can introduce cold smoking to them quite easy with the cold smoking maze. That goes for all of these. And we really like this one. It's just a very basic, set the temperature, off you go. No Bluetooth, no connectivity, nothing. It's just, it does that one thing, and it does that one thing really well. You haven't got to worry about fire management. You just load chips in it every couple of hours and off it goes and does its thing. And the temperature ranges on it are pretty good. You can get really low, and I think that it will go up to 275 on here on the Fahrenheit. So that's the breakdown of the 140B, which is the entry level electric. The next one in the range is the 130P. So that is slightly smaller, but it has Bluetooth connectivity. Everything else is the same. You see the Bluetooth panel there. It does have twin air vents on the top. Just open this up for you, see. Quite a bit smaller on the space, as you can see from the A4 manual there. But it's not going to need as much warming up, and it's not going to sort of take as much electric as the 140. So that might be all you need as an entry level unit in terms of space. You might not need the quantity that you can cook in the 140B. Plus you get the Bluetooth connectivity on this particular unit. So that's quite nice. Wood chip feeder, all of the same. The other options in the range are the ones that are charcoal. Now this one on the left here, this is a dual fuel charcoal cabinet smoker. This runs on charcoal and gas. So all the same ideas apply in terms of your vertical cooking. It's just this particular unit here has a coal pan and then a option of connecting gas to it. That's quite nice because if you want to smoke food for 4, 5, 6 hours, then you wrap it, you can actually switch it to the gas and then autopilot it on the gas so you can go and do other things. The Temperatures are going to be quite a lot higher on this one that you can achieve. And it's got an adjustable vent at the rear. And then size-wise, it's about the same, maybe a touch smaller than the smallest electric. You can see from there. And again, a nice smoker. This is really nice if you want to actually do charcoal cooking and be a little bit more involved, rather than just flicking a switch on the electrics and off you go. The last one in the range is the new Masterbuilt 40-inch digital charcoal smoker. So what that basically means is this is a charcoal smoker that has the control panel and technology from the Gravity series range inside. It's fan assisted, has a huge charcoal basket inside, and you can simply set the temperature on this unit here. A fan kicks in and it'll regulate the temperature throughout the cooker in the same way that the Gravity series does. It's got an internal temperature sensor down at the back there, and that'll just run and run. It's you put all the charcoal in there in kind of like a maze form. I'll show you that at the end. And capacity wise, this thing is huge, really big. I mean, you can see if we put the manual there, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 shelves. You can also alter the height of the shelving. Drip pan in the bottom there. Huge unit this is, compared to the 140, which is big. This is even bigger. I think it's wider and a little bit deeper. It's got a clear front on it, so you can actually see things that are cooking in there. It will go, well, it will reach temperature, as you can see there, in 20 minutes. And it's got the Bluetooth and Wi-Fi connectivity that the Gravity series range has as well. So a really nice addition. There's not many of these out there at the moment, but they are excellent. They're single skin, so they're not going to be as efficient as a Gravity series with the heat. And they've got a little hole at the back for the chimney. So what we've got is we've got a mod coming in that's a round chimney that you can put in the top of it and block up that bit at the rear, and that will just help with the heat distribution. But yeah, that's the top end. I mean, it's still only, you're getting a lot of cooker there for 500 quid. Still use your cold smoke generators in it. You can obviously run wood chunks in it. You can do your, you can run air briquette or charcoal, lump wood charcoal in it, and you can actually run up to 4 food thermometer probes through that system, and that all connects to the app, and you can actually control it from the app on your phone. So exactly the same technology as the Gravity series. It's just you're not using Gravity to feed the charcoal through. It's just going to run through that maze, which I'll put the phone down and get the maze out so you can see that as well. So this is the maze here. You fill this basket with charcoal. You light one end here. You put your fire starter in that little bit there, and it'll just burn around this maze. You can put the wood chunks in the middle there, or you can layer them around the outside, and then that is where the fan will boost the air from the corner there. And the way you can regulate the temperature on these is simply by configuring this little baffle plate in here in different ways. You can you have it like that, or you have it completely flat, and that will give you different temperatures in the cooking chamber. So that's the 40-inch digital charcoal smoker that we'll be selling in this range of these 4 here. So hopefully that gives you an idea of the 4 cabinet smokers in the range. Really nice to get for beginner cookers, get going on these. And yeah, we'll have some Masterbuilt demos at our shop here in Banbury, so you can see all of these in action, and we'll let you know when those are. And yeah, we're Masterbuilt's main dealer here in the UK. So we'll have all the mods and all the latest gear as and when it comes out for this range, and hopefully that helps with your choice of choosing a cabinet or vertical smoker. So that's prosmokebbq.co.uk, and any questions, just chuck them down in the comments.